Hi, Sag. How you doing? It's been about a week or so since we've caught up. I'm here to do the Cartomancy. As you may know, that's just a bit of sage smoke passing by. I just smudged myself and the cards and my glasses and everything. So I'm doing the regular playing cards, which is Cartomancy, but I'm adding a Lenormand in this month, just as an extra. And the Lenormand and the playing cards came from the same place. The playing cards were the original fortune telling. And then on the Lenormand, they took those numbers and they started adding pictures, some of the pictures and the. So anyway, that's how it went. So let's see what we have for you. Sagittarius. I gotta put your vibes in here. I haven't had these out in forever. Sagittarius. I always see this, woman, and she's thick. She's not skinny or anything. And she's got this wild mane of red hair, red curly hair. And she's, kind of in the air shooting her bow. When I think of Sagittarius like that, a lot of times I see that, the fire in the hair, like that. Look at that. Communication. Everyone's standing around the water cooler talking. So there's talk. You're going to hear something through the grapevine for sure. Okay. It could be gossip, it could be helpful information, but it is coming down the line. You know, so that's a 12. It's a 7 in the playing card, 7 of diamonds. And the 7 of diamonds is about wishful thinking, planning, or, you didn't expect. It's kind of an expectation card. And, don't base expectations on this talk, for one thing. But it's like there's something going around, people are talking about something. So it's their... Ooh, we got 2. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So let's turn these over. We got the lovebirds. Very nice. Very romantic. And they're birds again, eh? The swans. And then we have the man. Now, this is he's the younger man. Is he the younger man? Yeah, I think he's the younger man. And it's also the Ace of Hearts. He's holding this rose. Now, this guy, the way he looks, like he doesn't have a lot to offer. His clothes are kind of dirty and wrinkled. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow there. He hasn't shaved. But his heart is true. His heart is true. So his offer is real. His offer is real. His feelings are real. There's definitely, and this is a love offer. This is some sort of proposal of some sort, a date, moving in together, wherever you are, on that. So definitely going to get communication in this way, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on, my darlings. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this person could be younger than you. They may not feel like they are successful enough, perhaps, They may not feel like they have a lot to offer, or are equal in standing in life as you are. Eight of Diamonds. Again, this is a communication card. It's about planning. It's ambitious. It's going for something, dreaming of something and going after it. But this is the communication part of it. So, another communication card. Let's see what else we have going on here for you, Sagittarius. So, get these all laid out for you here. This is the way I was taught by this old lady friend of mine. And she was more psychic than I am. Like, I'm more empathic, but she was more psychic. But this is the original way I saw her do it the very first time I got a reading from her. And that was it. I was hooked. I wanted to learn. In fact, I didn't hear half my reading she was giving me because I was so busy watching her do this. Yeah, I was so intrigued. But anyway, so here we are at the present time. Wow. Holy cow, Sagittarius. So you have the 10 of Hearts, the 6 of Hearts, and the 10 of Spades. Now, you got a couple things ending. There's some things coming to an end here. There could have been a relationship that came to an end, and it looks like there's steps being made to repair it, to grow again, okay, in this relationship. Now, this could be a friendship. It could be, a lover. It could be a family relation. But it could have ended for a period, took a break perhaps, and now it looks like there's some work, some growth happening, building back up this relationship again. However, there may be a barrier in this situation that comes up, something that you cannot get by. And it's impassable, and so it's one of these things we walk away from because we're not willing to deal with this wall, it's too much. So this may break again, Sagittarius. This may break again. The other thing too is that the other person could come up against a challenge, something that it's hard to get around. It's hard to heal from. Like I said, the 10 of Swords, you're done. You're tired of climbing walls, and it's a barrier. It's a barrier for you. And so that's when we turn around and go the other way, usually. And this is a relationship you're already involved in, like I said, friendship, lover, family. Could be business. It could even be at work, perhaps. It could be, I'm going to say the theme for the next 30 days in your life is communication. Big time, okay? So coming in, this is in the next month. It could be a week. It depends on who you are, what situation you're in. Anywhere from a week to a month, okay? Here we are with the expectation card again. And this is some sort of, I think this is what this communication is about. This is a confrontation, this communication. This is having it out with someone. Because, and it could be about expectations. You know, someone could have a lot of expectations on you, Sagittarius. And so when something goes wrong in their life, or they got themselves into trouble and you happen to be there or know about it, and they were like, well, you know, you were stood right there and let me, and you're thinking, what the hell are you looking at me for? You're an adult. You make your own choices, you know? And so sometimes, yeah, like someone's expectation, I feel that that's what this conversation is about. And someone doesn't like the other person's expectations put on them. And that person may not even realize they're doing it. They're putting their expectations on you. And it's like, no, you know, what you do, your choices and your actions are yours. Now, through this conversation, there is a new potential. You know, I think that this is a good conversation, actually. I think it's a really good conversation because you're able to, like, at first you may feel like you're defending yourself and you're thinking, why am I defending myself over your actions? You know, you decided to do that. I didn't tell you to do it. So that sort of thing. But I think it's a good conversation because you're able to clear the air, to open up, and hopefully let go of some expectations, right? We have to own our own actions and, you know, yada yada. So this opens and brings the chance for a new relationship, a new beginning. This is the thing, is that it could be yourself, Sagittarius, or the other. And it's about expectations. It might be what we expect in love. You know, oh, well, they're not calling me, so they must be not that interested. Or, you know, you expected to be seeing them on their days off, and they've made other plans. And you're like, you know, you're miffed, and you expected this. So there could be some sort of disappointment or arguments about expectations in love. Okay, long story short. All right, so above you, it's also the immediate present. Like it's the next week, in the next week for sure. Okay. I see meetings possibly. All right. I see meetings. They could be Zoom meetings, however you do meetings, whether in your community, whether you can do it face to face. And you're talking about change. That because of all the change. I think you might be starting to get the idea that things are not going to go back. This is the new reality. It also could be meetings opposing the change. I don't know. But it's like you get together, you make some adjustments, and then you get together again. You could be doing testing. You could be doing testing something. Testing I don't know. You also could be meeting in different locations every time, like uh, for different reasons, you know. I almost get the feel of collecting. Okay, I get a collecting feel from it. So, yeah. This is actually your work pile here. This up here too is work being done. You like there's work being done here. This is a lot of investment, you know. And I think that you could be trying to work with others, like have involve others somehow. Okay. This is actually your work pile here, and you have the Four of Diamonds, the Four of Hearts, and the Seven of Clubs. So there's some sort of indecision. It looks like you are having a hard time deciding which way to go, and it could be in love. You're worried that it may not be you either. It could be the person around you. One of the things you could have some sort of concern about is where you're living or where you're going to be living, how work will incorporate with that. Like you're, you know, trying to incorporate work into your home. But I also see that you could be undecided about. You know, I kind of see you coasting, you know. I kind of see you not really wanting to pick a side, not really wanting to have to decide. You're coasting and you're kind of waiting to see what happens, whether it's with your work. So, you know, some of this is work because you know, you're kind of waiting in some ways to see how things are going to happen. In some ways, this is coasting about your home. And, you know, I wonder if it's a home. I'm wondering if you're thinking if this is the right place for you. You're not sure. You know, I don't know if you completely feel it yet in this place. So you might be undecided whether you want to invest in this place. Is this the place for you? You know, you're not frantic running around kind of losing it that way. You're this is what I mean by the coasting. You know, you're kind of waiting to see what happens. If someone doesn't call you back or something doesn't happen, you let it go. You let it go and you're like, okay, I guess that wasn't it. And you just keep going. That they may call you back eventually, and if they do, you think, okay, well then, okay, all right, well then, yeah, you're non-resistant, is that's what I feel like. You're non-resistant. You're indecisive, but you're non-resistant. Okay, so you're just seeing what happens. But like I said, if you're dealing with a home, I think that you're concerned this isn't the right place. You know, you're not feeling it yet. I think that it answers some of the things on your list. It checks off some things on your list, but I don't know, there's something that's bothering you about it. In your exterior influences, you have the Six of Clubs, the Six of Spades, and the Queen of Diamonds. Now, the Queen of Diamonds usually represents the older lady. She's mature, she's wise, she gives good advice. She's secure too, you know, she's, um, anyway, so she usually has gray, green, or really pale blue eyes. She has gray or white hair. If she's not the older woman, she's younger, she would have a red or a strawberry blonde type hair and green eyes. Maybe that pale blue like I was talking about. But it seems like in work, this person goes 2 steps forward and 2 steps backwards. They could have a injury at work, particularly on stairs, a stair injury. Excuse me. So how this influences you, they may be calling you for one thing because there's communication, possibility to make money, but they may take on too much or something like that, and but it's like 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, not really getting anywhere in a situation. It says there's some sort of a bad move at work. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Darn dog out there. Well, you have the Jack of Hearts, the King of Clubs, and the Eight of Hearts. Just a sec, I gotta pause for a second, get a drink of water. That's better. So this could be the person that is coming in. They're around you. They're around you. They're lurking about. Like I said, they could be younger. This could be a brown or hazel-eyed man. It could be female too, but it's represented here as male. They want to speak their heart. This is flirting and like really turning it on, saying you're all that and flirting with you. You could have spoken to this person before. They could be coming back around, or could be a frequent flyer, come back around again and again. But this is definitely communication. They have feelings for you. That's why they can't let go. They're coming in to speak their heart. They're coming in to possibly make a love offer. Cupid, this is Cupid, and this is relaying the message, of an offer here. Again, communication here. Up here, right above, are meetings talking about change. Possibly talking about partnership too, right? Talking about partnership here. This is your third 8. I wonder if there's another ace in this pile, because we have 2 10s and 1 ace. Will there be another one? Yeah, I thought so. So, 5 of spades, Jack of clubs, ace of diamonds. This is your surprise pile. This is usually what you don't expect, okay? You could have had a loss at work or a loss of a friend, right? I think you're going to hear from them again, okay? I think that this could be a friend from childhood, from high school, something like that, that you could have been friends for a long time, and then, you changed, you went your separate ways, or you had a falling out or something like that, okay? And also could be a family member, like a younger family member or something out. that disappeared, like nobody'd seen them in forever. Anyway, I think that you're going to get some sort of letter, some sort of communication from, it's either a family member. I don't think it's your immediate, like your brother, sister. I think it's like a cousin or, you know, something like that. And yeah, you're going to get some sort of communication from them. Most likely email. Who sends a letter anymore? um, and yeah, this could open up this friendship again. This could anyway. They're probably feeling nostalgic and want to begin again. Want to open this door again. This could have something to do with this pile up here. Remember, I was talking about expectations, and not just in love. Like Ace of Hearts isn't just love, it's all relationships, when we care, our friendships, our family, and our love relationships, and how we treat the people, what we expect of them, and all that. So, that it could have, it doesn't have to, it could have something to do with that. But here and here, I really see this person coming around and they're just going to tell you how they feel. They're going to put it out there. They could be trying to figure out how, they could be talking to other people, trying to get some information, about you. You're going to find out about it, though. You're going to find out about it. You're pretty smart. But it is very interesting, Sagittarius. So I'd really like to know if this resonates for you. Maybe just one piece of it does. Maybe all of it does. Comment below if it does. I always appreciate the comments. I love looking at them, reading them, I should say. And subscribe and like and all that stuff. I appreciate all that too. So I will talk to you soon. Very exciting.